Hello my friends, it's Mrs. Francine. We are in grade 8 and we are 2nd Timothy. We continue with our second program of the second semester. Today we are going to learn about an important and interesting lesson in LA grammar. We are going to talk about clauses. Remember, before clauses, we spoke about phrases, and we said a phrase was a group of words without a verb, without a subject and a verb. For example, in the classroom. Now let us go in deep with our new lesson. Clauses. What is a clause? A clause is a group of words with a subject and a verb or predicate. By predicate, I meant that in a verb we can find other words. For example, number 1. John bought a new car. There is one sentence and one clause. The second example, John bought a new car, but he's using his old one. You see very well here in this example that there are two conjugated verbs, bought and is using. It means two conjugated verbs, two clauses in one sentence. Here are types of clauses. In English, there exist 5 types of clauses. The first one is independent clause. We also call it main clause. The second is dependent clause or subordinate clause. The third is relative clauses or adjective clauses. Number 4, noun clauses. And the last one is adverb clauses. Let us now talk about the first clause. The first one is independent clause or main clause. What is it? An independent clause is a simple sentence. It can stand on its own. For example, Sarah smiled. Number 2, she is hungry. You see that these 2 examples, they can stand on their own. The rule is subject plus verb is complete thought. Note, main clauses or independent clauses can be joined by coordinating conjunctions as, and, but, or, for, yet, or no. Those are coordinating conjunctions. Example, he bought a new car, but he's using his old one. It is an independent clause or main clause. Although there are 2 conjugated verbs, it is one sentence but 2 clauses. Let us talk about the second clause, dependent clause. As it sounds, it depends. We also call it subordinate or subordinated clause. What is it exactly? A dependent clause cannot stand on its own. It needs an independent clause to complete a sentence. Dependent clauses often begin with a subordinating conjunction. such as since, before, after, because, even if, although, while, when, were, whenever. You'll see some of them in your platform. Example: whenever I go to the superstore, I buy chips. Look the underlined parts. Whenever I go to the superstore, if I stop there, it is incomplete. The reason why I should complete with I buy chips to make this sentence complete. So this part is what you call dependent clause. The second example: although she is hungry, she gives me some of her food. The underline is the dependent clause. I left the room when he came. When he came is the independent clause, and I left the room is independent clause. The rule says subordinate conjunction plus subject plus verb. It is incomplete thought. I think you enjoyed this lesson. You are going to read more about this lesson in your platform, and is where you are going to find exercises.
Hello, dear brothers, dear sisters, and dear friends. The Bible says in the book of Proverbs chapter 23 verse 12, apply your hearts to instruction and your ears to words of knowledge. The Bible says again in the book of Proverbs chapter 23 verse 23, buy the truth and do not sell it. Wisdom, instruction, and insight as well. Dear brothers and sisters, dear friends, in this period of coronavirus, we want to give you some rules to respect to protect yourselves and your families. So we ask you to respect all the measures set by authorities to prevent from COVID-19. Here are some rules that you have to respect. Stay home, wear a mask or gloves, cough in your elbow, wash regularly your hands with a soap, don't touch your face with your hand, don't sneeze on your palms, respect the social distancing with at least 1 meter. Dear brothers and sisters, may God bless you.